Good day, everyone. My name is Michelle D. Clark, and I'm your favorite small town girl with big time dreams who God has definitely shown his grace and his mercy, and he has saved me from some life threatening things. It is a fabulous Freedom Friday. Brr, 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 brr. So, you all, I am super, super excited. Oh, and of course, it's a fabulous Freedom Friday on purpose because I said so, and you can too. How can I forget to say that, right? Because we can speak those things, we can speak it into existence. So, I wanted to ask you all this. I just want to drop in real quick to ask you all this. What would you do? What would you do if you could do, be whoever you want, wherever you want, however you want to do, whatever you want to do with, whoever you want to do it with? If you could do those things, if you could be that person, if you could go to those places, if you could have those friends, if you could have that family, if you could have this life, if you could live your best life, if you could do all those things, what would you do? What would you do with that freedom? What would you do? I wanted to ask that question because a lot of times we start dreaming and then we stop ourselves because of our either limiting beliefs or our negative self-talk, one of the same, our schemas about who we are, our self-identity, because so many times people have imposed their opinions upon us, telling us that we can't do this or that and the third, and we've adopted their ideologies, their ideas, their thoughts, their expectations, their limitations. So what would you do? What would you do if you could undo all of that? If you could unravel all of the negative mindset that has been set up within. What would you do? I really want to ask that question. What would you do if there were no limits? What would you do if you could do whatever you wanted to do? If you could be whoever you wanted to be, meaning character wise, not meaning being somebody else, but be the best you could be. Who would that be? How would you show up? If you could go wherever you want to go, if you could hang out with whoever you want to hang out with, if you could do all of these things, if you could have the possessions you want to have, if you could have the spirituality that you want to have, or whatever, what would you do? I really want you to think upon that. I want you to think upon that. That's all. I just want to ask that because I want us to start dreaming big again. I want us to open that back up again. And when that little voice starts talking and saying, nah, you can't do this, you say, oh, I always want to be an astronaut. You can't be an astronaut, you're too old. Or, oh, you can't do this because you're too that, or not enough this, that. Just tell the shh. Just say, but what if I could? If it says, no, you can't say, well, what if I could? Then what? Open the possibilities back up. So I encourage you to open those possibilities back up. Start dreaming again and dream big. And then start moving as if it's already happened. Act as if. Don't fake it till you make it. Nobody likes anything fake. Act as if. Start to embody and become that character or embody those characteristics that you want. Start going to those places. And even if you can't get in yet, if that's not something that's available to get in yet, go to those places. Listen, we're looking at each other right now virtually. Go there virtually. FREE. Go to YouTube, go to Google, go to somewhere, and then pull those places up and then just be there. Experience it. And before long, I'm telling you, you'll find yourself there in like reality. But it has to start here. It starts here. So, all right, that's my mindset hack for the day, you all. So, mindset hack for Freedom Friday. My question to you is, what would you do if there were no limits? Take those limits all the way off and allow yourself to just dream and dream big. And if you want to continue these types of conversations and set yourself free, guess what? Each and every Tuesday, we have Tuesday Talks with Miss Clark, LMSW, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's each and every Tuesday. So let me get that up here. It's Tuesday Talks. So that's Tuesday Talks with Miss Clark, LMSW, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we also have Lift Nation. This is now that was for anyone. You join in on that one. But I'd love to have the conversation. We'll also have Rapid Fire AMA. We get a chance to ask Ms. Clark anything. But in addition to that, we have, for ladies only, we have Lift Nation Freedom at 1, which is 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the 28th. So Saturday, January 28th, we'll have our Freedom at 1 with Lift Nation for professional women only, and that's in the Zoom room. And how can you be a part of that Zoom room? All you have to do is go to bit.ly/liftnationfreedom@1. ONE, spell all the way out. It's FRE to be a part of it. All it's going to cost you is showing up in the Zoom room with a positive attitude and a smile. I do love people to be on cam, so that way we can really interact and break bread. And then there's going to be a networking component as well. So that definitely, cam's on, ladies. Let's go. Let's show up and show out. So, all right, you all, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. I just want to drop in and say that real quick so you can catch me at those places. And of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe and click the little button so that way you can stay in the know. And even if you're not watching stuff on YouTube, go on over to YouTube, subscribe to the channel so that way you can still click the little bell so you can be in the know when we drop new content just like this. All right, you all, I love you to life just because you are enough. You are you. I love you. All right. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you all this Tuesday for Tuesday Talks with Miss Clark, LMSW at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And for ladies, professional ladies only, I look forward to seeing you all on Saturday, January 28th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Lift Nation Freedom at 1. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. My name is MicheleDClark. I am the mindset management coach for professional women with Lift Nation, where we empower you, the professional woman, to live inspired, free, and transform. Take care, and God bless.